Hey, it's Todd Ault. It's the 30th, the last day of the quarter of June. It is the 105th episode of Risk On. I got new glasses. Can you see these new glasses? Hugh Henning, I had a great time with an interview with him yesterday.
I sat in that interview. That was awesome, man.
Him and his partner.
It's nice how
you know his partner's name?
Is it Dan?
I think so.
Well, I don't know. He might go by an alias on... Yeah, I'm not sure of his real name. We'll find out. But what an interesting day, right? I mean, pretty much, half the year is over. Today was the last day of quarter two. And lots of activity today. How are you feeling?
Under normal circumstances, I should be as giddy as a I don't know, a seal with a bunch of fish, mackerel. I don't know. Had a huge quarter.
Massive quarter. Massive.
I'm not going to lie. I'm disappointed with the way Alzaman printed on the last day of the quarter. I'm happy with SS&T. I don't understand who owns our stock at DPW. My only commentary is DPW did not file for an IPO. DPW filed for an IPO confidentially for a SPAC that it runs, that it is a sponsor of.
Hello.
So, hello, we're issuing shares in the SPAC, not in DPW for the SPAC. But people wrote, "Oh, we're issuing shares." For one guy I read said, "Oh, well, he's forming a SPAC so he can buy control of another business and not dilute DPW." And I wrote back, "Wow, someone gets it."
Yeah.
So I don't know. I shouldn't be frustrated. I got to get over this because we had just an incredible quarter.
Well, for those that can
We
read,
had a great quarter. You just follow the 13 Ds. We had a crushing quarter. I mean, I'm not allowed to talk about the trading positions, about what we're up or down those. You'll find out when we file the Q.
Yes.
But the 13 Ds are public record. Can't miss them.
They're
Clear as day.
Let me ask you a question. Did we have a 13D that was a loser? Have we had one?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think we have either.
Hey, did you see this HUSA today? HUSA?
Pull it up.
Wow.
I think I might have had it.
Let's cover the market. We'll get to HUSA later.
All right.
It looked like it was over $3 in the aftermarket.
Aftermarket, it's ripping.
17 million shares outstanding.
13 million
small
shares.
Float, no
Yeah.
insider ownership. 5-6 million of cash on the balance sheet.
Correct.
Looks like an interesting position. I saw it trading all day.
It was definitely doing that.
Get your money right, insider, in and out burger trader. What the heck? Algos today with DPW. Hey guys, how are you doing today? Is DPW still holding SSY Sunlink? We sold all of it. No, we filed the 13D and sold it all at a profit.
If you read
that was another 13D profit.
Another winner.
Josh Tomsick said S&T coming alive. Let's go. Base flyer. What the heck's Algos DPW? Richard Ritter. I like this guy. Risk On.
Yeah.
We're going to meet him at the conference. We're going to fly Richard Ritter out here. Don Rumsfeld died today. Bill Cosby. Does this mean we're allowed to say his name again? You know, why don't you cover the market? As I'm going to get into Bill Cosby in a second because, quite honestly, and I want to be clear, whatever he did to those people was terrible. But I want to tell you why the way he was convicted I thought was a problem. Mm-hmm. And I did think this was going to happen, but I didn't know when.
I mean, we still have a legal system, right? We
have a legal system, and the DA signed a contract with him saying that he was already dealt with that issue, and then they tried him anyways and convicted him.
Yep.
And they already had a no prosecution agreement. So what happened to keeping your word, folks? I mean, listen, when I lost money in 2008, if I owed people money back, the court said I owed them, I paid them. You know, you got to keep your word to people, right?
HUSA's keeping its word. It's up 70% total.
HUSA.
Let's get into the market.
HUSA.
Okay, so
oh my God.
It's up 70% aggregate.
What do you see it at?
Day.
I don't see it at. I see it at 281.
48.5 and
oh, wow.
13.
It did hit, wait.
It went to 315.
315.
After hours.
HUSA. Maybe they have a cure for oil.
The cure for oil.
Yeah, maybe.
How about the Dow Jones Industrial with a new all-time high? 34,502. I'm sorry. I believe that is an all-time high. The S&P was 42.97 plus 5, and the NASDAQ was down 24, 14,503. Gold actually had a positive day, 1770, and silver also 26.25, up 38 cents. Copper was also up a couple pennies, 4.29. Oil not going away, 73.52. HUSA might enjoy that price. Some of these oil tickers like ENSV, CEI, GBR, they all had good days today in the oil and gas sector. Ethereum 22.67 and Bitcoin 34.867. It looks like Ethereum gained some traction on Bitcoin. Let's look at the ratio for fun. 34.867, 22. Let's see if I can do some math today. 22.67, 15.38 to 1. Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio. So, end of the quarter for us. Half the year's gone, blink of an eye.
Look at that. Boom.
You've been in Vegas now for what?
105 episodes.
6 months now?
November, casinos topped 1 billion again, record-setting month for May.
Yep.
I mean November. What's wrong with me? Nevada.
I knew what you meant. So, how you liking living here so far?
Todd, why can I not find the SPAC filing? So we filed this SPAC filing as a confidential filing, the same way we did with Alzheimer. What happens is you file with the SEC confidentially, you get all your comments out of the way, then you make it live, then you go public. It's called a confidential filing, the same thing that they did with Airbnb, the same thing they did with lots of other companies. It's a confidential filing. We did put it in the press release that we filed confidentially. Most people know we have a position in Bork. It's a small position. Boy, has that paid off. Bork, BRQS.
BRQS,
Wow.
huge day
wow,
today.
what a day.
Massive. Is that on the...
The stock was up a ton.
Did I pull that up on the screen?
I don't know. It's up a ton. Bork. We did a financing with them like a couple months ago. Mm-hmm. And, wow, Daddy. That paid off.
What do we got here? In-N-Out Trader says he bought some shares of... Oh, okay.
What?
ALZN.
Oh, wow.
874.
I hope he bought him in the hole.
874, he says he bought them.
Oh, good for him.
Interesting. What else do we got here? Todd... Oh, NEG. Yeah, NEGG, the third. Drunk Tehran went to Fenway Park last night and watched the Red Sox eke out a one-run victory. Very nice. It's good to be king. Wouldn't it, he says, wouldn't it have been insane to have closed ALZN at 12 or 13 and post those gains on the DPW sheet for a blowout quarter two? Would have been epic.
Well, DPW still bought it, and I think its average price is $226. It bought IPO shares at $5, so it still has a gain.
Interesting.
Yeah, but we're not a seller. HUSA. Wow, ALZN was down hard today.
Yeah, for sure.
Ugly. SS&T. HUSA. Let's see here. AG was up today. Square Foot was up today. Did you cover the market already?
Yeah, what did Naked do?
Naked Brands down a penny.
1 penny.
64.22. Boy. Bork.
You know, we didn't talk
144.
about. You want to get in? You want to start talking about these tickers? I feel like we're all over the map right now.
Are we?
Yeah.
You covered and told everyone what the market did.
Everybody
right?
knows that gold was up, and we have a position in a silver stock.
You covered and told the market what everyone did, right?
Yeah.
So what is this? You brought this name up to me.
What is it?
Let's bring it up on the screen. Camber Energy.
Oh yeah, CEI.
Oh God.
No, they're doing a merger. I just thought it was interesting today with oil and gas up, and a lot of these tickers were getting some swipes. If they, some of the guys on Discord call it swipes.
Swipes.
Yeah, like hits.
Oh, so this is your CEI.
Like volume.
Camber Energy.
Yeah, this is one.
Let's look at the long-term chart.
It's probably
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Reverse split into
$3,000 to 66 cents. 1 year looks a little better.
That's a trading stock.
Yeah,
It's
year
a
to
day
date,
trade.
still below 2. Oil's hitting all-time highs. Where's Camber at? Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Notice how I just put it up there for some. Yeah,
GBR.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
another energy play.
That's ripping.
We've traded that in the past
We have.
for a swing trade.
Look at its 5-year. It doesn't
Yeah.
have a bad 5-year.
No,
Wow.
that's something.
This is your Houston American Energy Corp. Up 49% today. or 82 cents. $3 and some change in the aftermarket. Wow, that thing ripped.
That was a lot of volume today, huh?
Yeah.
13 million shares traded. What's the float on this thing? Oh, yeah, 9 million.
Friedman down 5% today, 81 cents.
Yeah.
Last day of the quarter. Thanks, Friedman.
Monday coming, no earnings.
CRISPR. We were long this stock. This had a rip.
What are we doing with it?
We sold it.
Okay. Whoa.
I'm pissed.
I know you're. Is that the next?
Shit. I'm pissed, man. Yeah, Jeff. I'm
Jeff,
not,
we
I'm
know
not
that.
worried about it.
We know
I'm not worried about it.
We know
I got it.
ExxonMobil.
You know, I'm just. We had a monster quarter. There's no question. We had good trading, good investments. The 13Ds rocked. It
Interesting.
just would have been a nice.
Hey, Duppy, it was 75 degrees when I woke up today in Vegas. He said it's hot as you know what.
Yeah.
Right? Are we monetizing?
No.
Oh.
Silver Sun Technologies Corp. SSNT. We have a 13D filing on this.
Correct.
Hit almost 13 today by pulling back, but still up $1.29 or 11.86%. This has been a screamer for us. I mean, let's go back 6 months. We bought this thing in the fours.
Right.
It's up 305%. I mean, the thing's up $9 in the last 6 months.
Interesting.
We bought this Elite Education Group International, just 25,000 shares because Jason's a pussy. I mean, afraid, nervous. I was teasing you, Jason. Totally teasing you.
That was on the back.
Hey,
of
we need to be
play.
conservative there. We bought some of this today, 25,000.
We can
Naked. Until the CEO comes on, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's pissing me off.
Whoa.
Well, it's just pissing me off. What's the dollar do today?
I don't blame you. The dollar, it was up and then it went down a little bit towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's
Let's pull the dollar index up.
Is that the 5-minute chart?
Mm-hmm. That's the 1 day. You want to see the 5 day?
Strong.
It's in an uptrend.
Yeah.
For sure. Bill Cosby. Let's not get to that. Let's stay with stocks first.
No, stay with stocks.
Bill Cosby.
Hey, can you
Let's stay
pull
with
up
stocks.
a First Majestic Silver, AG? I forgot that one.
AG.
Yeah, AG stock. AG.
You know, we bought this. I think we literally had the worst timing ever.
Well, it was the mentality.
It was up today, by the way.
Yeah.
This is a sign of good news.
Yeah.
It was up today. AG was up.
Silver and gold was up. The thought was inflation is not transitory. We were going to hedge a little bit and buy a precious metal position. This is a very solid company, in my opinion. It's been around for.
I didn't sleep. I slept terrible. You know why?
Why?
I woke up at 2 a.m. thinking it was like 6, and then I looked down and Bork is up. It was $1.52. Come on, IG. So I got to sell some because it's up 52% for us.
Right.
So I started selling Bork. I just couldn't. I couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah. Then I woke up around 5.
And I was up. I was
5
sitting there
o'clock.
watching CNBC. I couldn't go to sleep.
I forgot I texted you. Oh, I texted you that one position.
Yeah, I'm so pissed. I couldn't go to sleep.
Yeah. Why are you dragging right now?
I'm dragging. And then I saw the press release about us, our new
Yep.
exciting SPAC, and then DPW goes down.
SPAC Jesus Jr.
I did that exciting interview with Hugh Henning and his partner. That part was fun.
That's
I mean, I
gonna
really
be,
did. It was fun. A video is, I think, going to come out today. That was good for
take a
sure. But Skyla's here. Skyla, what are you up to? I mean, you know what it feels like to me, Skyla?
Oh, it's out right now.
What
They
is?
just dropped it 3 minutes ago.
What did?
Your interview with Hugh and Dip Didi.
Hey, Skyla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like God. It feels like a Friday.
It does, but it's a Wednesday.
Ah.
It's been a busy week.
Can it be Friday?
Nope.
It will be. And then we got a 3-day weekend, so we can rest.
Oh, no show Monday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
wow.
market's closed
We
on
got a
Monday.
3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm in a good mood now.
What are we doing?
Woo,
Gambling?
See, there we go. That
Yeah,
easy.
we're going to gamble.
We're gambling.
Gambling. My kid's birthday's on the 4th of July. The twins, they're going to be 16.
Yep. Roland's going to barbecue. It's
All
going to
right.
be great.
Now I'm in a good mood.
All right. Let's go.
I'm back alive here. Let's go. Let's talk about what we ended the quarter with, what stocks we ended the quarter with.
Let's do it.
We ended the quarter with AEZS,
ZS.
ALZN, which is Alzamend. We actually added to that position, not sold a single share. I did fat finger a couple, so if you see the filings, I had to buy it back, but that was stupid.
Yeah.
Borks, BRQS, we already owned that. Canon, the options, we own those. CLBS, the biotech, we own that. Game, GAME. We traded the hell out of Iconics. That was a great trade. We still actually bought back 5,000 shares when it fell back to 19.
Right.
Because I like what TerraWolf's doing. But we only have 5,000 shares. We had 197,000. You saw in the 13D. We cleaned that out. We don't own it anymore. Now we own a couple few thousand, but we're not reporting on a 13D.
Correct.
KIQ.
That's an infrastructure play.
That's
a rail play.
hard
It's a
trade
dog.
that's still dog.
Still a dog.
LMMF. I own a little bit of that.
Yep.
LMNL a little bit. NAC, Naked Brands, NVOS, OEG, and RGLS. Ooh, 81.90. God.
I know somebody else is taking
God
a bath
help
in
us
that
there.
one. That one's ugly. Really ugly.
On the other side, AG First Majestic Silver, Long ALZN. Ooh, God, does that look painful or what?
I don't want to see it.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Oh
sure.
my God, it's like
I've been
look
looking
that.
at it all
like
day.
sick.
Yeah.
Down today. AMC we're short. Borks were long a little. Chara CHRA we're long a little. We're short the Dow.
Yep.
We're long DSS. We're long EEIQ. We're long Friedman. That was a 13D. We're now below 5%. Game, we own some of that. Hoth, HOTH. We own a little bit of this. Well, I'm not going to report that till tomorrow.
We got IEA.
I'm not going to report that till tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
We do have IEA, Icon Enterprises. We have Boeing.
Yep.
We have a little bit of Iconics, LMF. The MDRRP Preferred. We're short Peloton. We're short the Qs. We're long some SQFT, which is a Presidio REIT.
Yep.
We are short the triple Qs, and we are long in a big way SSNT. Caesar, I'm not happy with the action today. Breaking news: the Trump Organization and its CFO will reportedly be hit with criminal charges on Thursday.
What?
Additional criminal charges. They're not actually charging the president, by the way.
What are they? What is
Trump.
King saying, Jason? You can't shit on that. You just said you trust the justice. The justice system hasn't even started yet.
I don't know what we're talking about. Skyla, get your boss a piece of chocolate and some OJ
Who said
and a
that?
CPAP device. He'll feel much better. I do have a CPAP device, and I do use it every night. Thank God it keeps me alive.
Oh, this is New York. Oh, this is Letitia James. Dude, this is total hit job politics. Hunter Biden literally threw away a handgun, lied about his application to get the handgun, and the Secret Service covered it up. Don't get me started on this stuff there, Mr. King. Two-tiered justice system. The problem is Republicans just don't fight dirty like Democrats. They don't get into the mud and beat the shit out of these other Democrats. They just don't do it. So, yeah. All right, let's go. So, really, we only have one 13D position right now, and that is SSNT, the Southern District of New York. Yeah, about as criminal as you can get. They actually suspended Giuliani's law license without any kind of evidence. All this stuff is going to be ongoing. They're just trying to drain their pockets, their wallets, cost them money. Same thing they did to Michael Flynn. It's all politics. It's all partisan hit jobs. I'm over it. All right, let's see. What else we got here? Yeah, Bill Cosby. Yeah, that wasn't a chug, though. It was just a little sip there, King. Anybody hey, where's Ravi today? We don't even have any tickers to really talk about. I mean, we've covered everything. We had about 15 tickers. Todd, what are you doing over there?
I'm doing something. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Josh, what do you got on the menu for us? Mac, let's see. Oh, here we go. What Rolex is, oh, that's Submariner. I believe that's a sub, yeah. Isn't the SPAC used for attracting not yet public companies? The SPAC can be used in that manner, sure. Absolutely. Todd, stand up and do a jumping jack or something. This quarter was epic. ALZM public. Alt disrupt announcement, plus I'm getting to buy DPW at lower prices. WM McLean, you're not wrong. I don't know if we're going to get Todd to do a jumping jack, though. I don't know. He's kind of busy right now. NEGG ripping on no news. Yeah, that's true. You know what? Bork was ripping on no news actually yesterday, and nobody could figure out what was going on there. Let's see what else we got. Crypto. Let's talk about crypto a little bit. I've got the chart here. This is actually the 3-hour chart, 34,968 currently. So hovering around 35,000. You know, what kind of body blows or hooks are going to be thrown at crypto next? I think China's out of ammo. I mean, they basically come out with a cannon saying no more mining here. Get your equipment out of our country. Even with the hydro stuff, with the green mining, they're not very keen on that. So look for the hash rate to still be down, obviously. All of these major mining companies packing up shop, moving over to Kazakhstan, moving to Texas, maybe moving to Michigan. Who knows? Moving all over the place. So you snap out of it?
No, I'm not happy by the way today ended. I just
Okay.
can't get out of my system. Push-ups, Jeff Bombshell. We did have a ripping quarter. There's no question about it. 13Ds worked perfectly.
Right.
I mean, let's kind of recap that a little bit, right?
Yeah.
SSY, that thing ripped to $6.
Right.
Mosey, MOSY ripped.
That's 2.
SSNT ripped.
NTN Buzz Time.
NTN Buzz
Now
Time
known,
ripped.
known as BTX.
Now known as BTX Pharmaceuticals or
Okay.
something like that. Or no, Brooklyn Pharmaceuticals.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Immunotherapeutics. What else we got? SSY.
I said SSY.
you said that one? I'm
that
sorry.
ripped.
UUU was last quarter.
UUU we sold in January.
Yep, that's
yeah,
right.
that was last quarter though. That was ripped. That was
That
a
counts.
13D filing.
Let's see.
We had Friedman that ripped.
Oh, FRD.
FRD
You
ripped.
said Iconics?
Iconics was
Oh my
home run,
God.
dude.
Dude,
I mean, this is like
what's going
whatever,
on?
dude. It was a great quarter.
All I can say is stay tuned.
And all these are public filed, so for all the regulators or people looking at me,
Stay tuned.
I'm only talking about stuff we publicly filed, how it did.
Yeah, it's all public information.
It's all public. You can click on it and see what we did.
No worries. DRDP
FRD
29.
ripped, and I give credit to Jeff Bombshell for bringing that to my attention.
100%.
100% credit to him.
Let's see what we got here.
His argument probably would be, well, Todd, you bought it. That's true. He told me to buy it at 8. I ripped it all the way up to 10. And then it did, I still think it's, by the way, steel prices are great.
Next Monday.
And just be full disclosure, we still have a 360,000 share position.
Yes.
We just are not a 13D filer.
And earnings next Monday, 2-cent divvy. Hang on for your 2-cent divvy.
And then you got a special dividend still coming from
SSNT
of 60 cents.
Thank you very much.
So that was exciting.
It's amazing. I mean, what we've done is I'm very happy with what we've done.
Sure. That part's good. I'm a little distracted because I have texts and emails coming in at the end of the quarter.
We're not allowed to say. Are we allowed to
They
say?
said you made $5 million last quarter.
Okay.
Will you break $10 million this quarter?
God. We can't say anything.
Yeah, we can't for.
Yeah.
Hey, what happened with Didi, by the way? It went public today.
Oh yeah.
Did it open? That was the IPO of that
it
Chinese.
did. Yeah, let me look.
Where did it open? I didn't even see it.
I forgot about that one because I was looking at this other.
That was
Alzheimer.
important.
Didi actually 14.14 today, up 1%.
Wow, it went public today at $14.
I guess it went at 14. Yeah.
And it didn't go up.
It traded 283 million shares and it went up 1%.
Is the symbol DIDI?
Yeah, DIDI, DD Global. That's it.
It literally went up 1%.
Let me just make sure I got the right one here.
That's DD Global, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Credit to In-N-Out Trader. Uber has a 12% stake. Apple invested $1 billion in 2016. A lot of people put money in that name. I believe Matsuyoshi-san too.
What, Verb?
SoftBank.
VERB?
SoftBank.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't talk about Verb. Hey, by the way, someone was bringing up Verb to be.
Somebody brought it up here. Was it you, King?
It's good to be the king, by the way. Says my bet he's up 20 million.
King.
That's scary.
We can't talk about
Yeah.
that. But King, did you bring up Verb?
No, the king brought up Verb, and I had known that they were doing something. There was a Microsoft opportunity or something. They had mentioned it before. But I saw that Ascendient put a buy rating on it with a $4 target. So hats off to It's Good to Be the King. He brought up Verb to us. VREB. Right?
Hey,
VERB. Sorry.
Yeah, like Verb.
Yeah, VERB.
Like used in a sentence.
Verb, yeah.
Hey, ABOS, Acumen Pharmaceuticals, that's listed. Why is it suspended? This was supposed to IPO today.
I don't think it was IPO in today.
Are you sure?
I think it's IPO in this week or sometime this week.
Okay, maybe it was.
How's that little IPO we did earlier? ACXP.
It IPO'd at 6. ACXP. Where are we at here?
538.
638.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that thing rallied to 859. We sold like a third of our position at 850.
Yeah.
We still have two-thirds of our position at 6.
Correct.
So we're up 38 cents. That'll add to the quarter.
For sure.
That's like 100 and 200 grand or something.
Hey, people, does DPW have a large 41 million share long position in Naked or not? Huh.
Interesting. We don't talk about 13G filings.
No.
We only talk about D filings because it's a different type of filing, so I can't comment on Naked. But I can tell you we're long Naked. We're naked.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. But
So
I would read the K's and the Q's. It's pretty disclosed in there about what we have done with our position there. Didi is one of the Kramers said that you're gonna out the money of China. That's what is he saying here? It's Good to Be the King says Didi is the one.
Kramer said if you're gonna money in China,
if you're gonna
put money
money in China, this is the stock.
Yeah, probably. What else we got here? There's some good.
I'm interested in. I mean, the IPO is actually flat.
Yeah.
You think it can break a bid?
That's weird. How many shares though?
Wow, it was a big deal, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
the biggest since Alibaba.
Yeah, it's a big one. Let's see here.
Now, you got my
DDD.
attention. I thought that was going to open like at 20, and I was like, I just didn't even pay attention.
Oh, I mean, 316 million float, 4.82 billion shares outstanding.
Yeah, it's got a massive market cap.
Yeah. That's not You know what? Let's talk about this for a minute. So when traders and day traders, swing traders.
Oh, wait. Hold on a second here.
What?
This actually opened at over 16,
Oh, and then it just sold off.
and it sold off back to the IPO price.
Well, it's probably insiders just selling their shares.
This says here, DD shares are pairing off initial double-digit gains.
Yeah. HUD 8, Viva La Cannabis. HUD 8, if I'm not mistaken, that's a large Canadian crypto mining company on the OTC and the TSX. Don't quote me on that. That might be Hive. Might be both, actually. Let me know about that.
Stock began trading at $16.65, up 19%. The company was offered at $14 a share, beginning its market cap at nearly $80 billion. It closed at $14.14 a piece, with a market cap of $67.8 billion. DD's most recent market cap was $62 billion in August fundraising round, according to PitchBook. The valuation Wednesday is the first trade. It's more muted than the $100 billion it had predicted. Still, it's amongst the large strength IPOs in the past decade.
What do you think about the IPOs as far as having a sweet spot, like for investors and like day traders, swing traders? I found that a lot of times when a company goes public, the IPO, unless it's really hyped up, they're looking for a sweet spot somewhere in the $5 to $10 range, also with a modest float, modest outstanding shares. So sometimes IPOs are just so big that they just don't get the kind of volatility that some of these traders are used to and spoiled with, like Wall Street Bets type momentum. If I'm not going to say meme stock, but momentum traders that are so spoiled looking at, 60, 70, 80% tendies.
Yeah.
Tendies, by the way, is another word for profits.
Speaking of New York IPOs,
Oh, yeah.
we're going to be at the NASDAQ on the 12th of July, ringing the opening bell for Alzamend. I am the founder of Alzamend Neuro. ALZN, and we're going to go ring the bell. Skyla, are you excited about that?
I'm very excited because I've never been to New York. So,
Is that true?
yeah.
I forgot. You've only been my assistant for a short period of time.
Yeah, I've never been. So I'm excited.
But you've been to Florida with me and a bunch of other places, but not New York, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, we're actually taking the jet to New York. You know that?
Obvious brag.
It's a little
Obvious
brag.
Obvious. OBVBRAG. Or is it two G's? I'm sorry, I can't spell today.
A G550, I believe.
G550.
G550.
I will not be attending that function.
Because you won't take a COVID test.
I will not do anything COVID
Skylar, they're
going
gonna
to
shove a COVID thing up your
thank
nose.
you.
I know. I'm not looking forward to it, but
Nah.
I've got it done twice. So
But Jason,
third time.
I'll be here.
who is not vaccinated, will not be attending. Skyla, who is not vaccinated for fear that her babies will grow 3 arms, she will be taking a nasal test on Saturday.
Yes.
And
I
I'll
don't
be very
know.
uncomfortable.
I am vaccinated, and ever since then, weird things are happening to me.
I want to know about this outstanding shares for Naked King. Let's talk about it right here. I don't want to toggle into Discord. What do you got for me here? I haven't read the filings, so I am not abreast of the Naked situation. See what I did there? Not abreast? No?
You're not abreast.
I tried.
Good job.
Aman, what else you doing here? Aman, you got any MMAT? Or is that Go Fish?
Go fish?
Yeah, you never say, hey, you got any, whatever. You ever play Go Fish?
Like when I was 8 or something.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
MM&T, that's the old TR Torchlight, right?
You got it.
So that we were still voting, and that still thing's all done, and the
Yeah,
names changed.
It's
Everything
done. It's wrapped up.
right.
You see? Did you see Lightbridge?
Oh
It's
God,
ripping today. 750.
Tyler, that's a really good question. Todd, will ALZN ever trade options? I sure hope so. DPW does. I mean, DPW has options. I would like ALZN to have options for sure.
And it will.
It is going to be. I'm going to skip to segment 3 because I'm tired of talking about stocks. But you know what? Actually, I'm not tired. I want to go to the Taekwon Donut.
I love that
Isn't
name.
the SPAC used for attracting not yet public companies? Absolutely. You raise money in a SPAC. We get warrants to do it. We get a percentage of the company. We go buy a private company that they can go public very quickly on the NASDAQ. That's the point. Alt, what Rolex are you rocking? Oh, well, for 28 years of my life, I wanted the Submariner. So I have a black and I have a gold Submariner. Where's camera? Right here? I have a black and gold Submariner. And I got them. I waited 28 years to get it. I'll show you. Is that too close? Is that blurry? Huh. Look, what's 8? What's 8? Here, not coming close. Where? Where do I go? Right there? Black and
There it
gold.
is.
That's a blue and gold Submariner.
Hey, Todd, do a jumping jack. Do it.
No.
You have a tan line from it.
That's a blue and gold Submariner, and I have a black and gold. I don't know why I feel compelled to do that.
Roland McLean says Todd be dripping.
I don't know why I feel compelled to do that, but I have a Submariner. I wanted them for 28 years. And like 2 years ago, they were incredibly hard to find. Darren was in, my buddy Darren, who is the president or CEO of Alt Alliance. He was in buying some crypto miners, some A9s, S9s, I mean. He was in Hong Kong, and he said, they're used for $18,000. I'm like, that's ridiculous. And so I bought 2 of them, black and gold and blue and gold. Finally, I wanted one for 28 years. I waited, and I got them for like $14,000 a piece.
It's an investment. You went long.
Oh, I love the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fave.
King,
That was a right turn. Todd, do you have superstitious habits? I do. I will not walk between my family and a post.
Yes, This
Oh, yeah.
is
Skyla?
very, very true.
Skyla, how freaky am I?
I'll like pull you over to the other side. If
My whole family
You're
is
trying to
taught
walk to
that
one
when we're
side.
walking,
yeah.
you do not put anything between us. So there's no walls, barriers. We walk as a family. It's a little ridiculous. We get out of the car, and everyone gets out of all four doors, and I go one way, they all follow me. I'm superstitious
Yeah.
about it. It's a stupid superstition, but I am superstitious about it. Matt Rawlings, MMT. I don't know. That's a. You gonna say something?
What's that?
You have any other comments on MMT? Matt Rollins wants to know. Michael Rollins, what's wrong with me?
Michael, you're waiting on the asset liquidation from Torch's side, so you can get the preferred shares in the form of a dividend.
Todd or Jason, any thoughts or opinions on SOS? Do you still have the position? No.
SOS, no, but
We do not have it, but
I have-
Jason's in love with them.
I have an
I think
opinion.
he slept with the CEO.
Yeah, they're scaling. Well, they had to act swiftly, just like a lot of the other companies. Canon moving to Kazakhstan, Eban also looking for a home. Chinese Communist Party made them homeless. So just, in my opinion, it's at a good value right now.
A lot of miners out of China wanting to move to the U.S.
Yes,
for places with competitive power.
correct.
What do you think of that?
I think it's a smart play.
It's interesting.
They
I
want,
mean, if they're going to move thousands of miners out of China
right.
and they're going to move them to the U.S., they probably need a place that has power and management systems, except to manage that mining, right?
Yeah, the infrastructure.
That must be a big deal.
I would definitely think that's important.
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, I would be looking around. I know for us, it took us a long time to find the data center we bought.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, how do we pay for that?
We wrote a check.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we stroked a check for $4 million.
That's what I thought.
But it's all fake,
Yeah.
according to the internet.
Aman, bro. Oh, you talked about me, having a relation with a Chinese politician. Aman writes, what's her name? Fang Fang. Do you know that story?
No, what's that thing?
Fang Fang was the Chinese girl that Eric Swalwell was fanging.
I don't know.
Turns out she was a spy.
Are you still in SoFi? Double Trouble. I like SoFi. We don't own it. It's just too big for us. We're small cap investors. Jason's got me in AG, which is $5 billion.
Yeah. It's a good market cap.
Gabriel. Gabriel. Hey, I know this guy. This guy's great. Gabriel is on the show. Oh, this guy's wonderful. He is wonderful. I like this guy a lot.
What do you think of
CPOP. Do you know this name?
I don't.
We're going to look it up just for Gabriel, man. We love this guy.
Ravi says, hey, Todd,
CPOP.
bring those to the Michigan facility.
Ravi.
Oh, so Ravi is here.
Ravi.
CPOP.
CPOP.
Pop culture?
What the hell is this? Jesus.
Oh, my God. Up 400%.
Come on, dude. What the hell is
this?
this? Is it an IPO?
Yeah, it looks like it. Chinese-based holding company. Hey, it's a holding company.
Gabriel.
Oh,
Did it go public today?
hip-hop events. I think it went public today, right? Let me look at the chart. Yeah.
Any thoughts on Kathy Woods' ETF on Bitcoin? I think she gets it approved.
If she does, it's...
Kathy Woods, that will be a huge,
Massive
bullish sign.
So for those of you that
and
said,
I
hey,
think it gets approved.
what do you think of SOS? Well, hey, just think about that as a catalyst. SOS down there in the lower band, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it's a good investment. That's just my opinion.
I think if Kathy gets Bitcoin ETF approved, it's off to the races.
King, that naked document was interesting.
Vandem Dronovin. How do you say that name? Help me out here.
Where we got here? What do we got?
Vadim.
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 Vadim Dronov. I think that's close.
Can you guys talk about DPW Bitcoin mining? We mine Bitcoin through our company called Alliance Cloud Services. We are mining, and we did update the last quarter. I don't know that we have any other update. That would have to come from Darren.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing for sure. I'm frustrated with the selling of the miners. Like,
Yes.
buying them is a pain in the rear.
Yeah, I can't really say much other than what you said.
Rolls Royce at
OTC
142. Nah, it's not really OTC. It's
Yeah, I
really
know.
a ADR.
Sure.
New say Rolls Royce extends sustainable fuel jet partnership, also targeting Africa for renewable markets with Berlin Investment. I don't understand that. Rolls Royce.
I don't.
Rolls Royce is a customer of Gresham, and we make parts for their aircraft. What's strange about Rolls Royce is that they make engines and they make I mean, I don't understand that business at all. I know their cars are incredible.
Oh yeah, for sure. Would you? Let me ask you this: Would you make that one? Would you make that a daily driver, a Rolls Royce, for you? Could you see yourself in a Rolls? I know you love Mercedes.
I love the. I had drive an S550. It's really.
We saw some beautiful Rolls at the Resorts
so
World.
expensive.
They are, for sure.
They're so expensive. Yeah, no sleep last night. Tyler, I hope they trade options for sure.
Yeah. I mean, what? We're going to trade
Rolls
on.
Royces are really expensive.
They
Let's
are.
get to Bill Cosby. I can't wait.
Go ahead.
I can't. I don't want to stop here. So let's see. The Pennsylvania court for Bill Cosby. Let's go to the screen real quick. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned the sexual assault conviction of Bill Cosby. The High Court tossed out the comedian conviction for assaulting Andrea Constand because of a non-prosecution agreement Cosby had with the prior prosecutor.
Okay.
Cosby was released from prison because of the ruling, which bars him from being tried again in the case. I don't care whether you are with or without the whole Bill Cosby thing, whether he should have been found guilty or not. In this country, you prosecute a person one time. Yeah, they can't. There's not double jeopardy. And they had an agreement for non-prosecution before. The prior prosecutor signed it. The new prosecutor said, screw it, I'm not going to honor it.
Yeah.
If the government doesn't honor their word, even if it's a bad word, even if you committed to a terrible deal, you got a problem. And they committed to not doing it. For various reasons, they investigated it. They didn't have enough evidence. Whatever the reasons were, I'm not commenting on whether he did it or not,
Josh says R. Kelly's now looking at Bill Cosby being like, WTF.
Well, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
I'm specifically referring to the court saying that you had an agreement already.
Double jeopardy?
No, but it's not even double jeopardy. If you have an agreement with a prosecutor, you negotiate in good faith with the prosecutor, and whether it's community service or something else,
Right.
and you negotiate a deal, and then later on, because of pressure, you say that agreement we had, we're just going to violate that. Yeah. I'm not the same prosecutor. Shame on that prosecutor for doing that. Your predecessor made a deal, and you made a deal with a human being, and you had an obligation to make that deal. I'm not commenting on whether he did something wrong. Do you understand that, right?
I do. I understand it. How old is he?
Oh, he's in his upper 80s. He's blind as a bat too.
People don't think that libertarians or conservatives have compassion, but I do have compassion. Like, I don't know what this guy. Just on the foundation of how you explained it, and then I think he should be released.
Well, he was.
But even like, why are they letting go? Like, okay, so this is just something that I read. How are they letting go violent criminals at a record rate in certain states?
California.
Yeah, California. Okay, you brought it up.
Right.
And then, like, for example, you have Bill. He's in jail, 90 years old or whatever, and he just rots in prison. Like, I don't know how this doesn't make any sense. So you wonder why
Speaking of dogs, did you know that Meet Kevin got sued by Gavin Newsom?
For what?
I don't know, some election issue.
So he's scared of him.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
Does Meet Kevin have a chance of being governor?
I don't
Not
know.
really. No.
I don't
Come
know.
on.
Gavin Newsom, did he like delay the election or so?
I don't know.
Yeah, the recall. Somebody in the chat.
Do you think he really gets recalled?
Yes. I do. People are.
Hey, Josh,
pissed.
it's really important today that we pay the people, the Venmo people. I think we owe It's Good to Be the King, or maybe McLean or a few others. We owe them money. We need to make sure we pay them. It's the end of the quarter. I would like to get that done. Just don't forget for me, please, my friend.
We owe the bombshell.
I need bombshell. I need everyone's number here.
Yeah.
Got any other stock questions? I love the show, guys. You are starting. It's just perfect time for me in Israel.
How?
Huh? Is it Dervin? Where are you going?
Let me ask. Is that Chase? Let me ask you something. What's the password?
What is it?
Oh, it's Gary.
Oh, Gary, come here, Gary.
coffee
Come here,
time,
Gary.
Gary.
Come here, Gary.
Hey, this is important. Let me let you get your coffee.
Look,
Good.
Gary's on screen here. Let's stay with the wide shot.
Let me let you sip on this for a minute.
Oh, this I'll be woken up right now. I'm gonna get jacked now. Let's go. Let's
Caramel
go.
macchiato?
Hudson Traders in the house.
I got an important
low
question.
floater. NES, is it worth it? NES, he wants us to look at it.
NES.
Hey, you know what I'm looking at? I'm looking at this HUSA. What's it? Husi?
HUSA. So you hear it
Hey,
on the
Gary,
scanner
thanks,
all
man.
day today. HUSA.
Say hello to the crowd.
HUSA.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, show of hands in the chat room. Who uses a trade? Who uses
Gary, you know,
AI?
You know you could just poison me.
Who
I
uses
just drink it
scanner
regardless, right?
in the chat? Who uses a scanner? And if you do, what do you use? I'm just curious.
Thanks, Gary. I just want everyone to see who brought us coffee. Isn't that nice of Gary? Gary also does press releases around here, too.
Papa G in the house.
Thanks,
I got a
Gary.
question for you.
See ya.
I don't know if we can do this.
He's asking about NES and
I'll get you
KULR.
NES. Here, let me write it down. NES. What's the other one?
KULER. KULR.
Okay, I know that one. Kathy Wood. Okay. She lays the wood, if you will. She posts her positions, albeit on a time-released manner.
Wait. Are you laughing over there?
Yeah, Andrea said Skyla as a tester? Question mark
For what?
for his coffee. So he was like,
Oh.
you could poison it.
Oh, a taster
Tester,
or tester, whatever.
like how they have for like the kings, like someone tests their
Isn't
food.
it a taster or a tester?
Tester, like if they get poisoned, the tester will
I
get
thought it was a
poisoned
taster.
first.
What the hell do I know?
No.
Anyway, Kathy
It's not a
Wood.
taster.
Listen, this is important. Kathy
Okay.
Wood, she posts her positions. She's transparent. How is it possible that we could do something like that? Not on a real-time basis. Is there anything that we could do, like in our Discord chat or on the program, where we could be a little more transparent on what we're doing? It's just a question. I don't know the answer.
It says here,
He doesn't want to answer it.
Todd, you don't owe me Venmo, but I can wait for your putting up Tower Suites. WW.
Josh, maybe
yeah.
you can figure that out. He doesn't want to answer. He doesn't want to answer my question.
This person does no scanner T2000. Hudson Trader says.
Okay.
Can I
Yes.
be more transparent with the trades?
Yeah. Can
I am working on the idea that I can. But since we're publicly traded, we have to be careful.
I know.
You know what we're saying.
Okay, so
Stupid answer.
Yeah,
I mean, we
it's-
got to figure that out, right?
it is what it is then.
I like the purple the purple outline here. I like what Brett and Nick have done here.
They've done a great
What
job.
do you think of that?
Ravi, yeah, you got settings for your scanner and TOS, okay. Use the Discord and speak in hypotheticals for our trades. Oh.
I built a scanner, and look, see, this Robbie guy has to come work with us. Look, I built a scanner. Hey, let's go to my screen real quick.
Yeah, you could build that.
Sad news.
It depends.
Former Defense Secretary Rumsfeld, who oversaw the Iraq War, dies at 88 years old.
Are you sad?
I'm a little sad. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
We don't know the unknowns of the unknowns. It's the unknown unknowns we don't know.
We have imperfect information.
It's the unknown unknowns we don't know.
It's true.
This guy had a meaningful career and was a U.S. servant for a lot of time.
Do we know that there were WMDs in Iraq?
I don't think there were.
I don't think they were either. I think that was a war that we started or we went to in false pretenses. Just my opinion.
Yeah, getting negative there on me.
Well, you know, just one of those things. The Gulf War, it was lost a lot of lives. Possibly Iraq had nothing to do with bombing. Well, Iraq had nothing to do with bombing the World Trade Center.
We know that.
I mean, come on. Anyway,
Come on.
Rumsfeld passes, 88 years old.
Use Discord and speak in hypotheticals.
He's talking about our Kathy Wood type of mirror.
David Bowker, trade ideas.
Oh wait, where's that?
Wait, trade ideas is say for scanners worth every penny.
Wait a minute.
Trade ideas.
We got one guy on the right track
There we
here.
go.
Okay. David Bowker. Yes.
Huh.
Very nice.
I think we got to do that.
What do you use, Jason?
Trade Ideas is definitely being used, and it's going to be used even more now. Absolutely. So we're going to have an upgraded trading desk, and I'm going to have the ability to go live just kind of get in on YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and I'm going to walk people through trades as I do them in real time. And trade ideas is definitely part of the formula.
So this, let's go to the screen real quick. Death toll rises to 16. 16 people are dead and 147 remain missing nearly 1 week into the search and rescue operation. The rubble of the 12-story collapsed condominium complex in Surfside. The likelihood of finding more people alive in the wreckage continues to diminish as first responder efforts stretch into the 7th day. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden will travel to the site, and the White House press secretary said, blah, blah, blah. That sucks.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's...
What does it do for... I mean, I keep trying to say what the economic side of this is. What does it do for that area? I mean, I heard a person say, I'm not going to live there anymore, and she was like the building next door, right?
Well, obviously, they're going to have to... I mean, it's like what if you have like a subdivision with a ton of foreclosures? What does it generally do to the other properties? It usually diminishes its value, right? Well, now you have 2 condo buildings that just collapsed. So...
Oh, Skyla.
You do the math.
Yes.
Let's go to the joke of the day.
All right. So, what is a ninja's favorite type of shoe?
What is a ninja's favorite type of shoe?
Sneakers.
Wait.
Because they sneak.
Oh, sneak.
Oh, sneakers. Where do you get these jokes, anyways?
That's for me to know.
I think we should do...
Ouch.
We need another one.
For me to know, she says.
And you to find out. Duppy,
Wow.
did McAfee actually tweet about the building? That's not confirmed. Not that I saw. There are some conspiracy theories going on that McAfee had a condo there. He had information on people in power and that they possibly could have done something nefarious there. But that is totally out there, conspiracy theory. There's no facts for that.
Dude, my troubles in options. I'm like, bro, trading, it's good options, but what? I can't read that.
I think he's saying how options are really hard, but it's on another level.
It depends
right?
on what kind of options.
I don't have trouble trading options. I've traded them for so long that I generally trade around and act. The option positions I take are generally high beta, high volume, big premiums because the stocks are moving. They're generally not, what I see people doing these YOLO things where they're like going out 30 points, 100 points.
Like $500 May 2022 GME calls.
And they paid off for people.
And there was like there were people on Wall Street Bets that were making like 6,000% calls on GME, AMC,
Right.
just absurd. But then that painted the picture to some of these newbies that, hey,
I can
this
do
is
that.
easy. Yeah,
It's not easy.
This is ridiculous. These guys have never traded in a bear market. I can't wait to see what happens.
Well, the concept is they could put on these pretty lofty trades that were way out of the money.
Yeah.
And then there were so many of them that the underlying market makers like, why are these being bought?
That's true.
So they kind of had to get long to
that's,
hedge out.
That is true. That's a lot of pressure. You're right.
It was a lot of pressure.
Yep. Interesting.
But what's remarkable to me is it's still trading. These things are still trading for kind of sick numbers, right?
Yeah. What GME's over 200, right? I haven't looked at it. It's over 200.
Yeah, it was like 215.
Yeah. I didn't want to ignore somebody asked me about NES. NES.
Yeah, what is NES anyways?
Let me get to that.
I'll pull up GME, you look at NES, and then we'll call it a day.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Nuvera. The daily chart is, let me see what I see here. Wow. Okay, let me get the 8.65 million floats, 35.5 million market cap. Range is $1.50 to $6, 52 weeks, $2.16, down 4% today. Company says the profile is actually provides environmental solutions to customers focused on the development and production of oil and natural gas. And wait a minute here.
Okay, I would go with rolling on this. Leaps are always the way to trade if you're looking for that long value in the sense you want to control a block of shares but not put up all the money. A lot of hedge funds, they'll buy in the money calls to trade a bigger position and get more leverage without having to put up all the capital to do it. It's a way of leveraging your money. We can talk about that another time. I will do that for you. I will walk you through if you bought 10 contracts of $100 stock, but you bought the 80 leap and you only paid $22 for it. You're paying $2 a time value. You have intrinsic. I can walk you through how to do that. GameStop is 214. Hey, this is the 105th episode of Risk On.
Real quick, NES. It needs a reversal on the daily. 3 big red daily candles. RSI 51. Keep an eye on it. I like that sector.
Hey, it was a smashing quarter. This is the 105th episode of Risk On. It's June 23rd. I apologize to the all of the viewers.
Okay.
Excuse me. It's June 30th.
June 30th.
Sorry. I'm a little off today. I'm tired, but I appreciate everyone tuning in. This has been Risk On. It's the end of the quarter. It was an incredible quarter. We have everything to be thankful for, and we are thankful for you. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.